welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Katie.the.cosmic.sailor, and today we are getting messages from your body. So because this topic can be sensitive to some people, I would like you to use these messages as confirmation to confirm things that you already know about yourself to be true, or that your intuition may be telling you about yourself. And don't use this reading for answers is really what I'm trying to say. So we have 3 groups to choose from. Whichever group you feel drawn to the most, that's most likely your reading. If you feel drawn to more than one group, that's totally okay. It just means there's more than one message for you here today. So pile number 1 is the greater burdock plant. Pile number 2 is the thyme. And pile number 3 is the mallow. So feel free to pause the video and meditate on the piles. I will have the timestamps linked in the description box below. That way you can click straight to your groups. And I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hello. If you chose pile number 1 with this card in this stack of cards, this is your reading. Before we open up, the first thing that I want to say, it's interesting that the candles are starting to flicker now, because whenever I was connecting to your group, everything just felt very slow. It felt very still. Even the little incense fountain over here is very still. The water is like the air, the water, everything just feels very still, like a slowing down. So I feel like your body could be telling you it's time to be still, it's time to slow down. There also could be a releasing of tension or a needing to be still. And your body really is highlighting this because in today's world, a lot of times we can feel we need to go, go, go and push, push, push. But I feel like your body is really saying now is the time for you to slow down. Now is the time for you to relax. So you guys chose the greater burdock plant associated with the water element. I just saw 111 on the clock timer. Venus, Jupiter, and then the moon in Taurus. So this card says burdock cordial virtuous. I'm not exactly sure if I'm pronouncing that right. This little recipe down here is made for a non-alcoholic beverage, and this plant is used for purification. Burdock is an ally for conditions of excess earth when the body becomes slow and sluggish. It encourages the release of toxins, stimulating movement and purifying the blood and lymph. Interesting. So you may have actually been feeling really slow and sluggish here recently. Excess earth. Earth is a very slow energy, encourages release of toxins. So, and then feel free to screenshot this as well. This is just like a little recipe that you can use and make this drink with this plant. Feel free to screenshot that. Interesting. Greater burdock. And this is associated with the water element. You guys may actually have Moon in Taurus is something that's coming through, or maybe Taurus and Venus, or Libra and Venus placements as well is something that I'm feeling. I want to keep it flipped over like this, that way I can see the, actually I'll remember. I'll put it over here. Okay. And then we have connect with your womb. So maybe doing a womb magic. You don't have to be a female. This is associated with your sacral chakra, your sacral center, if you don't physically have a womb. Interesting. And the womb is associated with creative energy, creative potential. You may be creatives, and I'm feeling you may have been maybe in a block in your creative abilities, or maybe not have been creating as much. And so at this point in time, you're being encouraged to maybe connect with your womb. Interesting. Yeah. Your spirit guides are saying your womb is calling. There's actually meditations, guided meditations that you can do on meditating on this center, or maybe just really focusing on that chakra or on that energy center. We have Kriya, and I'm going to have to read this card out of the book because I'm not really familiar with it. A lot of red here as well, a lot of pink. Even on the flower, there's like this pinky color on the top of it. Interesting. I am feeling this almost like need for self-care, need for self-love, or maybe a focus on self-love. Let's see. We have, July 19th through 23rd, the Cancer and Leo cusp, Divine Indulgence, with the 56th gene key. The reactive nature is overstimulated, the repressive nature is sullen, the shadow of distraction, the gift of enrichment, and the city of intoxication. Turning within. I feel this energy of maybe feeling slow or feeling sluggish, but not paying enough attention to it, not allowing yourself to sit in the stillness, to sit in the slow energy of the earth is something that's coming through. And it's interesting too that you have the womb here, because if you do have a womb, you obviously have a period. At that point in your menstrual cycle is whenever your energy levels are the lowest. And at that point, you are encouraged to slow down, to not rush as much. But because of the world we live in, you know, it's ruled on a 24-hour clock. We're supposed to go, 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 and then we rest. But not a lot of women realize that this isn't how our bodies are meant to work. Our bodies are meant to go through this menstrual cycle, this slowing down, this releasing, this letting go. And even in your card, you have it mentions purification. And that's what happens when we do go through a menstrual cycle, if you are a woman, and your body is purifying itself from the old lining of your uterine wall. And that's what happens so that you can grow new lining. It's this releasing energy that I feel like your body may be calling you to slow down, to really focus on what is going on within. And it's okay to be in a slow or sluggish energy. It's calling you to let go, to release. And then we also have Spider Spirit, make your dreams real, with the number 56. Interesting. 56 also relates to the number 11. The spider spirit has actually been coming out in a whole lot of piles, and the spider is also associated with creativity. A lot of feminine energy here. We have the womb, the spider, which is about divine creativity, divine inspiration, and allowing yourself to almost sit in silence, sit in stillness, to allow downloads to come, to allow the answers to be given to you. I want to go ahead and read the Krya card out of the book. Let me look it up really quick. I feel with the reactive nature here being overstimulated, I feel like you may be going, or being pulled in a lot of different directions, or doing a lot is something that's coming through, and your body is really calling you to slow down and be still and recognize what is interesting. They're saying what is eternal, what is infinite within you, that you are valuable just because you are. There is like this need for slowing down. Interesting. Let me read the Krya card out of the book. Krya, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let me see. Page number 21, that could be significant. Effortless flow. Effortless flow. Interesting, because even, mentioning the menstrual cycle here, it is about flow, it's about release, it's about letting go. And this card says, life feels like a river that you are graciously floating down with ease. You are on the path to your Dharma, highest purpose, and doors are opening for you. One connection leads to another, and things are moving at high speed. Don't feel overwhelmed. This is how life is meant to be experienced. When you are in Kriya, everything requires far less effort. The universe is propelling you in the direction of your Dharma and providing you with assistance to fulfill the very important role you play. You no longer have to push, but rather can surrender to the greater forces at play. Keep up the flow. And don't lose sight of your greater goal, uplifting the vibration of this planet. Wow, so you guys may have a very divinely guided purpose. And your Dharma may involve uplifting the vibration of this planet. Interesting. Yeah, and I was feeling called to mention, you know, how the earth is now, how there's a lot of masculine energy, how we even, our work days, a lot of people don't even realize it. We go by the sun, and the sun is very masculine energy. We make our work weeks, our work days around the 24-hour cycle of the rising and setting of the sun, but that is very masculine energy, and the feminine energy deals with the moon. It deals with nighttime, it deals with flow, letting go, and so your body may be calling you to embrace more feminine energy. And we even have pink here. You may be feeling called to pink or be more attracted to wearing pink is something that's here as well. Purification. Yeah. I'm going to take a sip of my tea really quickly. I also feel like because you have a very specific Dharma or a very specific life purpose as well, it's like you're being called to balance this energy of go, 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 but also this energy of slowing down, of not slowing down to a stop, but almost like slow and steady, of continuing to care for your body, care for yourself, remember self-love, but also remembering to give that love that you give to yourself to others as well. I feel strongly like the divine mother energy here. You guys may resonate as being a mother. You don't have to be, but that's something that's here. It's interesting because in the Kriya card it talks about effortless flow, of allowing things to go their natural course, and almost this feeling of like ease. Balancing almost like strength and grace is something that's also coming through. And with the number 15, this reduces to the number 6, which is also about the Divine Mother. I feel also this energy of maybe being more focused on your home environment as well. With the spider's web here and with the number 6, you may be called to clean your home, get rid of certain things that are maybe feeling like stagnant, or maybe things that you no longer use in your home. Setting up like a comfortable home environment is something that's coming through. I feel like this may help with some of this restless energy, this overstimulated energy as well. Maybe purifying or clearing or cleansing your home is something that's coming through. I want to go ahead and look at the tarot cards. It's interesting because it's like, it is this balance between masculine and feminine as well, but it's allowing your masculine energy to support your feminine energy. Allowing yourself to be just energized enough to take care of your divine feminine. To clean your home. Something that's coming through again. It's like the strength and the ease. Balancing the strength and the ease. And even with divine indulgence here, it's interesting. I'm just now noticing too, we have 56 twice. 5, 6, you could be seeing 56, 56. This also reduces to 1111. Wow. Enrichment. I also feel like, again, it's like your body may be saying that you already have everything that you need. If you just slow down, focus on your breath, focus on where you are in the here and now, in the present moment, you already have everything you need. Divine indulgence. And I was going to say also your body may be saying that you are doing really good work, you are doing really a good job, and your body may be wanting to indulge in something. I am feeling like this has to do with self-care or self-love, showing yourself the love that you show others, allowing yourself to nurture yourself, and to maybe indulge in something that you enjoy. Let's go ahead and draw your tarot cards. Please connect me to the bodies of pile number 1. What does the body of pile number 1 want to say to pile number 1, please? What does the body of pile number 1 want to say? I feel like it's this card, and we'll get one more card. One more card, please. Okay, we'll take this top card. I'll show you the card that flipped over. It was the King of Pentacles. We'll put that one back. We're only taking 5. Okay. So we had the 5 of Pentacles flip out first. Right underneath the Greater Burdock card, which is about purification. Again, the message of realizing what is and isn't you. There could be, you may be attaching your value or your worth in something that isn't you, which is interesting. And with the womb here, this is very strong feminine energy. I'm seeing the mother, the maiden, the mother, and the crone. So you may actually be attaching your worth in the way your body looks, or the way your body is seen is something that's coming through. Physically, there may be something that you don't like about your body. It's interesting. Your spirit guides are saying the body too will pass away at some point. So enjoy it while you have it. It's interesting because this is a reading messages from your body, and your body is saying you are more than your body. You are more valuable than the way your body may be perceived to others. We also have strength. Balancing the strength with the ease again. Message was coming through. We have the 10 of Wands. This is also about letting go, releasing. This card symbolizes death as well. Change, transformation, letting go of certain thoughts that no longer serve you, or maybe thoughts that harm you as well. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands coming directly under this effortless flow card. It's like the answers you seek will be revealed in divine timing. Your spirit guides are also saying allow your inner world to be enriched, and this is what you will see in your outer world as well. And even the Queen of Pentacles is divine feminine energy, the divine mother. Your spirit guides really want you to know that you are valuable. to know that you are worthy. Also that everything is working out exactly as it should. I really am just feeling this. There's a lot of thoughts, a lot of ideas, a lot of things that want to be said, but I just feel so called to just sit in silence. And I feel that that is the message from your body. To sit in silence, allow things to be easy, allow things to flow effortlessly, to let go of what is not you. Purification, cleansing, clearing is something that your body is also encouraging as well. I also feel this energy of not taking things so seriously. It's interesting with the intoxication being the city on this card. The cities can talk about, masters or sages or gurus have reached the highest level of enlightenment, and it's coming across as intoxication. So this is almost this energy of like not being afraid to be a fool, not being worried or obsessed of what other people think about you, and almost having this feeling of intoxication on life. This like feeling of being high on life. The divine entertainment business. Also, I do feel this message again of like enjoying the fruits of life as well. Enjoying, it's like stopping and smelling the roses, enjoying that glass of wine. And also coming back to self, allowing yourself to sit with your body in silence, allowing yourself to be present with you, the real you, the true you. Yeah. Your spirit guides are calling me to say, our body can go through a lot of changes. Throughout life, our body is constantly changing. And they keep wanting to remind me that you are not your body, you are so much more. And I feel like that's all I have for you. Pile number 1, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you later. Bye. Hello. If you chose pile number 2 with the time, this is your reading. Messages from your body. So the first thing that I do want to say, you have the element of air here. We have Mercury, Venus, and the Moon in Gemini. So you guys may have really strong Gemini placements or third house placements. I also feel like you guys have a very powerful voice. I feel like you guys could also have a lot of mind activity, a lot of thoughts. I am feeling like you guys could be like you can, I forget what it's called, like you can hear other people's thoughts, or you can know what somebody is thinking before they say it. Really interesting. So this is a it's like a compress. This recipe down here is for like a compress, something that you can like make and like put on the skin, like an external remedy. So this is for ease of breath, time fomentation. The ancient Greeks used thyme for mental acuity and vigor. A key respiratory herb, it strengthens the lungs, warms and dries excess phlegm, and expands the breath. Other species of thyme, including Thymus praecox, could be used in the making of this remedy. So feel free to screenshot this and make it if you would like, or you can just always meditate on this as well. For ease of breath. Interesting. Expands the breath. So your body may be encouraging you to practice deepening your breath, breathing from a place almost like a lower place, taking deeper breaths. You may have a habit of breathing really shallow, is something that's coming through. Or you may struggle with breathing, or you may suffer from like ailments of breath, is something that's here as well, such as like asthma, or I can't really think of anything else, but like things that make it hard for you to breathe is something that's coming through. So I feel like your body really is encouraging you to slow down the breath. Your spirit guides are saying when you slow down the breath, you slow down time, which is funny because this is the herb of time. So let's go ahead and look at your other cards. You have Be Still. Yeah, I feel like maybe your body may be encouraging you to do a deep breath meditation or a breath work meditation. Also, I'm seeing Yoga Nidra as well. If you've ever done Yoga Nidra, it's very, very relaxing to the body. It almost brings awareness to every single part of the body and allows you to relax and let go. We also have Dharma. Wow. Dharma. So you guys actually may work with the body is something that's coming through. You guys may be really passionate about breath work, or yoga is something that's here. Or you may be called to not only, it's almost like if you aren't on this path, I feel like you could easily be a teacher of some sort, or this body work is in line with your Dharma, with your life's purpose. See what else we have. We have the 35th gene key, more Gemini energy, June 1st through 6th. Wormholes and miracles. The Ring of Miracles, this is the only gene key in this codon ring. The Shadow of Hunger, the Gift of Adventure, and the City of Boundlessness. Interesting. So you guys may actually fluctuate between feeling like you have to do, and like you have to do a lot, and specifically with your mind, because this gene key is ruled by Gemini. So your mind may feel manic at times, or like there's so many thoughts going on, or it's like there's nothing at all, which is interesting. So you guys may fluctuate between these energies. Is something that's here. We have 42 with the Otter Spirit, You Are Never Alone. I feel like your body may be calling you to talk. Teach is something that's here as well. Share your thoughts, share your ideas with others. I feel like there is a lot of mental energy here. You could have a lot of mental chatter, or you just could have a lot of thoughts. Your mind may be going 100 miles an hour is something that's here. I feel like talking, connecting with your loved ones may help ease this almost kind of tension in the mind is something that's happening. It's interesting too, because with ease of breath, the breath has to do with talking as well. You may find that whenever you talk or you communicate, you may feel out of breath as well. Your spirit guides are really highlighting your breath, slowing your breath down when you communicate, allowing your breath to fuel your communication is something that your body is calling as well. And I also feel this energy of maybe allowing certain thoughts to pass, or if you do find that it's hard to let go of certain thoughts, maybe communicating them with your loved ones. You could also do this with a therapist as well, or maybe writing it down as well may help release some of this mental energy. Just taking a sip of tea. See what else I'm seeing. Even in this card over here, we have the person sitting in almost like a lotus or like a meditation seat. So I feel like your body may be encouraging you to practice more meditation, maybe building or cultivating a daily meditation practice. A lot of colors here. I feel like you guys may have rainbow aura, or you guys may actually be really, really good with words. Your body may be encouraging you to share the things you think. Interesting. It's almost like I'm seeing like songwriting or writing poetry or writing a book here as well. Your body may be calling you to put your ideas onto paper. And this is part of your soul purpose. It's like you guys may have really strong Gemini placements. Moon in Gemini is something that's here as well. So you guys may actually be meant to share your voice. Public speaking, teaching, what else is here? Singing, songwriting, writing in general. You may also, I feel like your body may be also calling you to maybe listen more as well. Listen to what others have to say. So a therapist is something that's also here. You being a therapist or you going to a therapist. Allowing yourself to listen just as much as you speak. There is a message here similar to pile number 1 of like slowing down and knowing that you are enough, that you are worthy, that you are valuable because you are. Your spirit guides are also saying you have everything that you need in this present moment. I want to go ahead and draw your tarot cards. There is the energy here of being playful, of your body maybe calling you to play, to have fun, because, you know, otter is this energy of being playful and curious as well, and having fun and connecting with people. Actually had 2 cards fall out while I was shuffling. I do feel like these are your cards. We're gonna go ahead and draw 3 more cards. Actually, I do want to move this over here. Okay. Please connect me to the body of pile number 2. I feel this almost like letting go, releasing tension. Your body may be, you may be gripping or holding in certain places in your body without even knowing. So coming back to the awareness of your body, allowing yourself to ease tension, let go. What would you like to say to pile number 2? 4 cards, please. Oh, I do feel like it's those top 2. So we have the 7 of Cups. This to me is talking about emotional overstimulation, which is interesting. Feeling like you have so many options, so many choices, so many things to say. Again, that's coming through. So many different ways you want to express yourself. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Your spirit guides are saying it's okay to not know. I feel like you guys are very smart, very intelligent, and I feel like you have curious minds naturally, always wanting to know, always wanting to understand. Your spirit guides are saying you will know what you need to know when you need to know it. We have the Ten of Pentacles coming underneath Dharma. Wow. The Ten of Pentacles talks about generational wealth, leaving a legacy. Yeah. I feel like there is something that you're meant to say. I feel like there is also this need to become more grounded in what you say. Being more in touch with the body and being more grounded in your essence when you speak. Because I feel like you have this almost like very airy energy in your pile. And sometimes I feel like the things you say may come across as disconnected, which is interesting. But I feel like you're meant to share what you say, and I feel like you're meant to create something that will last, or create something that may be known to a lot of people. We have the Queen of Swords coming underneath the Otter. Interesting. There is this needing of, again, it's like almost needing to open up to others. Your body wants to connect with others. Your spirit guides are saying a fear of intimacy is something that's coming through with the Queen of Swords. Yeah. Also, they're showing me the sword, like the double-edged sword, how just as much as someone's words can uplift somebody, they can also cut them down. So you may have this, that you do, is something that's coming through where you may cut yourself down with the things you say. I feel this need to like let that go. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so critical or judgmental of yourself or maybe others as well. And also with the Be Still coming up right above the Six of Pentacles, I feel your spirit guides are saying there is a need to almost slow down and give back to yourself in order to be able to give to other people. It's like, they're saying how it's like therapists also need therapists. So you may be the friend that people go to, but also it's just as valuable, just as important for you to share what you're feeling and what you think about certain things or certain problems or topics in your life that you may be ruminating over. Interesting. It's like just as therapists sit there and listen to people, they also too need a therapist to sit there and listen to them. And then we have the Two of Cups coming through. This is also about give and take when it comes to relationships. Coming directly underneath the 35th gene key. Your spirit guides are saying, with the gene key, the shadow of hunger being here, not letting your hunger control you. So maybe not letting certain thoughts control you is something that's coming through. Allowing yourself to release. I feel like whenever you practice witnessing your thoughts, it allows you to become more adept or become faster at recognizing what is you and what isn't you, because we have a lot of illusion that could go on in your mind. I feel like a lot of Gemini energy here, a lot of air energy. We have Mercury, so you could be Virgo as well. So I do feel like your body is urging you to connect with people, to reach out, to share, to listen. Yeah, this could be family, connecting with family, telling family how you feel or what you think about certain things, not being afraid to share your voice. It's almost this balance I'm feeling of not being afraid to share your voice, but also knowing the power of your words, knowing that just as much as your words can uplift, they can also tear down. Being very mindful of this is something that's coming through. I feel like that's all I have for you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you later. Bye. Hello! If you chose pile number 3 with the Mallow card, this is your reading, Messages from Your Body. So the first thing that I was feeling was almost a tightness in my chest. A needing to open up my chest is something that was coming through. Also, maybe you may be experiencing tension in the shoulders as well. And I do apologize, I am a little bit stuffy right now. But I do feel like heart opening and shoulder relaxation could be really helpful for you guys. Maybe doing like a self massage or practicing like a heart opening yoga practice is something that was coming through. And then also an emphasis on the hearth of the home, the heart of your home. Maybe that could be your living room. A lot of places, a lot of times it's where your fireplace is. If you have a fireplace, it doesn't have to be. It's just where you mainly hang around. Maybe making that area more comfortable and more connected to who you are as a person is something that's coming through. Maybe decorating your home or doing some kind of like home clearing or cleansing is something that's coming through. But let's go ahead and look at your cards. You guys have the Mallow with the element of water, and then we have Venus and the Moon in Cancer. And then on the back, this little recipe down here can be used to make a non-alcoholic beverage. So Mallow cold infusion to moisten and smooth. Mucilaginous mallow, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, addresses inflammation of the mucous membranes. Pythagoras recommended it for moderating the passions and clearing the stomach and mind, while John Gerard urged a mallow bath to take away any manner of pain. Energetically protective, it reveals power struggles and liberates the self. Marshmallow could also be used to make this infusion. Interesting. To moisten and smooth. Addresses inflammation of the mucous membrane. So you may actually have inflammation in your sinus cavity is something that's coming through as well. In the chest is something that I'm really strongly feeling. Also, feel free to screenshot this as well if you would like to make this little recipe. Okay, let's go ahead and look at your other cards. Messages from your body. We have positive affirmations with the number 41, healthy, happy, I choose love. Interesting. We have asana. Okay. I might have to look asana up in the book. I am seeing, interesting, we have a lot of like image of like the solar systems, the moon. There may be a certain planet transit that is happening. Interesting that that's coming through. We do have the moon in Cancer, and with this third eye here, I feel very, I feel like you guys may be going through some sort of like third eye awakening as well, or maybe a need to listen to your intuition, to trust your intuition, to trust what you feel. And the hawk is also about, can be about spirit guides, connecting to the unseen. Your spirit guides are saying time for a revolution. Interesting. Your spirit guides are also, they're mentioning in this card, you know, inflammation of the mucous membranes. I feel like you could be maybe going through a clearing or a cleansing within your physical body. I'm almost feeling like an up-leveling in your cells or a changing of your DNA is something that's here. We have the 41st gene key, the prime emanation, January 23rd through 27th could be significant, or Aquarius energy. The ring of origin, so this is the only gene key in this codon ring. The shadow of fantasy, the gift of anticipation, and the city of emanation. Interesting. Emanation. And then the reactive nature is hyperactive and the repressive nature is dreamy. Interesting. I want to see what your last card is. We have the Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race with the number 62. Okay. Pile number 3. I am getting this feeling that you guys may really value health is something that's coming through. You may not indulge in certain things that you know to be harmful to your body. For example, smoking, drinking, eating junk food is something that I'm feeling. You may tend to live a more healthier lifestyle, or I feel like your body is really asking you to appreciate yourself more is something that's also coming through. It's interesting, we have these very positive affirmations written on the body. So I feel like your body may be asking you to be kinder to itself. I am feeling a lot of Virgo energy here. For some reason, I also, with the moon in Cancer, I feel like you may have had a mother who is really strict about her diet, which is interesting, or a mother figure that maybe told you that you need to look a certain way for your body to be seen as acceptable. I feel like you have a lot of self-discipline when it comes to taking care of your health. So I don't see here anywhere about you needing to take care of yourself. I just feel this energy of maybe needing to be easier on yourself. To be easier on yourself, to appreciate your growth, to appreciate your progress. You may have certain health goals as well as something that's here that you could be working toward, and you may not be where you want to be is something that's coming through. But I feel like your body really wants you to appreciate how far you've come, which is really interesting. See what else I'm seeing. I do really want to look at the Asana card in the book. See if I'm missing anything. Asana is a part of yoga. Number 67 is the page number, if that's significant for you. This says, your physical body holds the key to your evolvement, but it's just the first portal. The asana, yoga body postures you have been practicing have been preparing you for true asana, to sit in stillness with the truth. These shapes and movements have removed the cobwebs of your limiting self, creating space for the silence of your mind's forest. You are one of those who realizes the true intention of asana, and the one paving the way for others to see this bodily practice is really just a way to come face to face with yourself. Continue to cultivate your practice and move deeper into its core purpose, flow of energy in the body for the evolution of the spirit. Interesting. Yeah, and that's something that I'm feeling as well, is I feel like you guys do have a very healthy physical practice when it comes to the way you eat, or when it comes to being very mindful about what you intake into your body. But now I feel like your body is coming more from a place of mental and emotionally wanting you to appreciate yourself on those levels, wanting you to slow down and be still, wanting you to recognize your true self is something that was also here, but also this third eye point is very significant for you in your reading. The third eye is, and your spirit guides are saying, the seat of your intuition, but I feel like your spirit guides really want you to recognize on a mental and emotional level how far you've come. It's interesting, your spirit guides are saying you've done the heavy lifting, you've done the hard work. Now it's time to slow down, appreciate yourself, maybe repeating positive affirmations about all the good work you've done. I love my body, I love my breath is something that's coming through. I'm going to take a sip of my tea really quickly. The Ring of Origin. Interesting as well. I believe this gene key, the 41st gene key, directly corresponds to the aura as well. The way you are perceived in on your energetic body, on your like energetic level, is something that's coming through your celestial body. The way that that body is perceived. Really interesting. It's like, I feel like you guys may have done a lot of work to connect to the body, and now you're being called or asked to connect to your celestial body, to connect to your spirit, is something that's coming through. I do feel like you guys are an old soul as well. I feel like living in a body is not anything new to you. It's something that's coming through. I also feel like your body may be, interesting, it's like pushing you more toward a spiritual practice, or pushing you to maybe work with the phases of the moon is something that's coming through. The unseen realm is something that's really highlighted here. The mental, the physical level of your body, the things you cannot see about yourself. Interesting. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and look at your tarot cards. Sorry if you can hear that in the background. That's my husband. Let's see. Spirit guides of love and light, please connect me to the body of pile number 3. I am feeling this almost like feeling of being connected to everybody. This feeling of connection. You guys may actually be like yoga teachers, or somebody who teaches about the body or knows a lot about health and wellness is something that I'm feeling as well. You may feel called to share this with other people. What does the body of pile number 3 want to say? Oh, and we're looking for 5 cards. These are actually your cards. So we have the Ace of Cups, which is about self-love, self-care, nurturing yourself. Interesting, we have the lotus flower as well. The lotus flower can talk about third eye awakening. We have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, I am feeling like you could have certain goals or certain maybe like desires when it comes to the way you want your physical body to look, but you have put in a certain amount of work. There is also this energy of grief here, maybe not feeling a certain way that you want to feel in your body is something that's coming through. Even if you have done work on yourself, it's like now it's time to do the inner work is something that's coming through. Because I'm getting almost this feeling of like somebody who may work out or who may exercise and their body physically looks healthy. We even have the codon ring of emanation, the city of emanation. So I feel like your body looks healthy, it feels healthy, but on a mental or emotional level, you may be really hard on yourself, or you may say, I have more work to do or have more work to be done. I feel like your spirit guides and your body really want you to focus on the inner work that comes with exercise, with taking care of your health. Let's see what else we have. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And we we have the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, even with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about physically, like the Pentacles cards rules physical energy, what you can see, what you can touch, what you can feel tangibly, and it's coming underneath the prime emanation. Yeah, I feel like you guys have done a lot of work. I feel like you guys have put in a lot of time, energy, effort. You may work with trainers is something that's coming through, or you may have a very like important physical practice or a really like important diet that you utilize in your day-to-day life. You could also be with the Three of Pentacles here, maybe on like some kind of health journey with other people as well. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're... Interesting. There may be some emotion. It's interesting. It's like they're showing me, you know, even though you may have done work on your body or you may have, you know, started taking care of your health, it's like you still see yourself the way you used to. Which is interesting. It's because the body is not the problem. It's your perception of the body is something that's coming through. So I do feel this strong emphasis on positive affirmations. Looking at yourself in a new way is something that's highlighted here as well. Knowing that you're beautiful. Also, your spirit guides are saying it's like beauty is not changing anything on the physical level or even on the internal. It's accepting that you were beautiful all along. I do feel like there needs to be some sort of clearing or cleansing when it comes to emotions. Letting go of certain emotions or feelings. I am still feeling that really drawn back to the Moon and Cancer energy of maybe having a mother who was really hard on you. Releasing that, letting that go. Knowing that you don't have to see yourself like that anymore. I'm going to take a sip of my tea really quickly. I am feeling though, I feel like you may have, if you do resonate with having a physical practice, may have found some sort of love in being healthy, love in feeling good in your body. And I'm not saying you have to stop doing those things, you know, if you actually enjoy exercising or eating healthy or taking care of your health. But I do feel like this is coming from more of like a mental or emotional level that your body is really wanting you to let go or release. Also with the Queen of Cups here, we have trust your intuition, trust where you're being led. And if you don't resonate with having a physical practice or working out or exercising or eating healthy in a way, but you have been thinking about doing so, I feel like the Three of Pentacles coming under the turtle spirit is encouraging you to do that as well. But it is also saying it's a consistent practice of showing up for yourself. See if I'm seeing anything else. I feel like your body also wants you to know that you are worthy. Again, with all these affirmations, you are worthy, you are beautiful, you are an amazing person. I feel like also there is this message of mirror work here as well. Looking in the mirror and telling yourself those things, telling yourself that you're beautiful, that you're worthy, that you're grateful is very, very powerful as well. Maybe looking into mirror work as well. But I feel like that's all I have for you, pile number 3. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and we would love to have you be a part of the Sailor family as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. I will see you later. Bye.